Class 5, Chapter 6 Every Drop is Precious. Water Resources. Tanks, wells, borewells are the main water resources in our villages. We know that rainwater is the source of water bodies. We build tanks to store rainwater. In the same way, river water is stored in reservoirs by constructing dams. Dams. A dam is a barrier constructed to hold the backwaters and to raise its level by forming a reservoir. It is used to generate electricity and as water resource. Dams are usually constructed to store water across the rivers, which is used for a variety of purposes such as drinking, irrigation, and power generation, etc. Dams provide a range of economic, environmental, and social benefits. They include flood control, water supply, hydroelectrical power, waste management, river navigation, animal habitat. Dams also provide prime recreational facilities like boating, swimming, etc. Krishna and Godavari are the major rivers in our state. Some major, medium, and minor projects are built across the rivers. Godavari, Krishna, Vamsadhara, Nagavalli, and Pennar are rivers. Pulichintala, Telugu Ganga, Totapalli Barrage, Kandaleru Reservoir, and Veligonda are balancing reservoirs. They are mainly meant for agriculture and drinking purposes. Nagarjuna Sagar and Srisailam dams are multi-purpose dams built across the river Krishna. Sir Arthur Thomas Cotton Barrage is built across the river Godavari at Dhavaleswaram. Dhavaleswaram Barrage. Sir Arthur Thomas Cotton, a British irrigation engineer, built a barrage across the river Godavari between Dhavaleswaram of East Godavari district and Vijayeswaram of West Godavari district in Andhra Pradesh. Let us know about the river Krishna. The river Krishna is one of the longest rivers in India. It is the fourth largest river in India. The river Krishna starts its journey from Mahabaleshwar in the western Ghats of Maharashtra. The river is almost 1400 kilometers long. The river is also called Krishnaveni. It is one of the major sources of irrigation in Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh. In our state, it flows through the districts of Kurnool, Guntur, and Krishna. Bhima, Gayatri, Ghataprabha, Koyna, Malaprabha, Munneru, Nira, Palem, Panchaganga, Tungabhadra, Vemana, Vaira rivers are the tributaries of Krishna River. Its flow partially separates the state of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh districts and finally merges in the Bay of Bengal at Hamsala Devi Krishna district. Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. This dam is the largest multi-purpose dam. It was built in 1967 across river Krishna at Nagarjunakonda between Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh and Nalgonda district of Telangana. The dam has canals. The right canal is named as the Jawahar Canal and the left canal is named as Lal Bahadur Canal. Prakasam Barrage. The Prakasam Barrage is built across the river Krishna at Vijayawada. The barrage structure stretches about 1.2 km across Krishna and Guntur districts. It was opened in the year 1957 by Sri Tanguturi Prakasam Pantulu, the first Chief Minister of combined state of Andhra Pradesh, and was thus named after him as Prakasam Barrage. Where does the river Krishna start from? What are the districts through which river Krishna flows? Mahabaleshwar, Alampur, Jogulamba, Vijayawada Kanakadurga, Amaravati, Amaralingeswara are the holy places present on the banks of river Krishna. Sangli and Karat cities of Maharashtra and Vijayawada city of Andhra Pradesh are present on the banks of river Krishna. Let us do. Look at the AP map and fill in the table given below. Fisherman. The river is the source of livelihood for the fishermen. Many people make their livelihood by catching fish in the river Krishna. They go on boats across the river and catch a variety of fishes, crabs or lobsters using nets. They sell them in local markets. Water transport. The river Krishna not only provides livelihood to the fishermen but also is a tourist spot. Many people take pleasure riding on ferries from Nagarjuna Sagar Dam to Nagarjunakonda. AP Tourism provides boat riding facility in the backwaters of Krishna at Srisailam. Bhavani Island is one of the tourist spots near Vijayawada. Think and discuss. How do boats float on water? What material is a boat made up of? Discuss with your teacher. Experiment. Sink and float. Do this and find out. Fill some water in a pot or a bucket. Collect the items given in the list ready. Drop each one in the water and examine. Before dropping an item, guess whether it will sink into the water or float on the water and write it in the given table. Can you make an object which sinks in water and an object which floats on water? Discuss in the class. Think and discuss. Do you think there is a relation between rainfall and water transport? Tragedy of rivers. In addition to agriculture, many industries depend on the waters of river Krishna. There are many villages and towns located on the banks of it. Effluents from industries, dairy farms, agricultural wastes and wastes of the thermal power stations drain into the river, polluting it. Long ago, people used to drink water from the river directly. Now the water is polluted and it is not useful for drinking purpose. The chemical wastes from the industries and power stations cause large-scale damage to the living organisms in the river. Think and discuss. Discuss the causes of water pollution. What are its bad consequences? How do we prevent it? Drought and floods. In 2009, the city of Kurnool was flooded by Tungabhadra. Several areas were submerged to more than 30 feet and it took more than 3 days for the water to recede completely from the city. Apart from loss of property, people faced severe health problems. In 2019, river Krishna was also flooded. Several areas in Krishna and Guntur districts were affected. Why do rivers get flooded? Heavy rains are the main cause for floods. Encroaching the catchment area of the rivers and canals with constructions is another cause of floods. Floods occur when there is a heavy rainfall in the catchment area of the river. It is also likely that due to the rise of water level in the dams and reservoirs, the gates are raised and the water flows into the sea. Hence, all the villages located in the islands will be affected. Drought occurs when there is very little or no rain. When the rainfall is delayed or scarce, it leads to drought. Let us read the experience of Nirmala Mary and Navanita. I am Nirmala Mary from Pamulanka of Totlavalluru Mandal of Krishna district. Floods caused huge damage to our lives and property. Our huts were washed away. We lost all our cattle. The government officials shifted us to flood rehabilitation centers. We stayed there for 5 days. We suffered from waterborne diseases because of the contamination of water. It took us months to recover from the effects of flood. I am Navanita from Anantapuram district. I never saw heavy rain. Most of the agriculture lands have become non-cultivable because of drought. Hence, people migrate to different places for livelihood.